Fun fact, I am a natural-born introvert. Now, I know what a lot of you will think. They're like, Zabu? And an introvert? The calm, collected, super bombastic, friendly, talkative, outgoing, outspoken king of the fuzzbutts? An introvert? Really? And I am pleased to tell you, yes, I say was because this rewinds all the way back to my younger years. Now, as you guys know now, I am a very outgoing and outspoken person, but back in the day, I was quite the uncomfortable person around like crowds and stuff like that. And I'll just give you a little bit of lore about my family. You see, my family, we're very musically inclined and stuff like that. So my mom, she would often, turn on the stereo, crank the music up all loud, pull out her camera, and then like we just start listening to the music and dancing and stuff and just having a grand old family time. And while all this was happening, I'd just be kind of shut off in my room. I'm just like, no, I don't want any exposure like that. I don't want to be around the cameras and all that stuff. And then she would like open up my room door, like open up the camera, and she would like, hey, do something for the camera. And I'm just like, get away, evil, yeah, evil. And then like that progressed for like a good bit of, I would say, my elementary years. And like it was something that I wasn't particularly happy with because I, just felt discomfort from being around those people, but I wanted the interactions of like making friends and stuff like that, but it was just something that escaped me because I just felt uncomfortable around those people. And of course, it wasn't until when I would start having conversations with my older brother that I would slowly start to ease my way out of the situation because, back in the day, whenever I would play video games or like watch anime and stuff like that, it would be with him, like watching them with me and stuff like that. It's like he's like one of the main components as to how I became the person that I am today. And of course, he'd be bringing friends over, talking to people, sending messages on his phone and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting on the back burner like, I want that. I want that kind of interaction. I want to make friends and go places and be all super spontaneous and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of just wanting it, I'm actually going to go and do it. And so, like whenever we're on the school bus or whatever, I kind of chime in to hearing people talking about a particular topic. And of course, this topic started off being Smash Bros. The original one, not the original one, but Melee for the GameCube. And I overheard some people talking about it, and I heard some characters, like Mario and Mars from Fire Emblem. And I just kind of chimed in like, oh, so what are you guys talking about? And then like, they fill me in on the game and stuff. And that's where I made like one of my first friends or whatever. And like, as time progressed, started going over to his house, playing games and stuff like that. And it eventually grew to this bigger and bigger thing. And that was like the beginning moment of me actually doing the things that I'm doing now, going places, meeting people and stuff like that. And it all started with just this tiny little child that was not too keen on crowds and meeting people and stuff like that. And so I will definitely tell some of you guys, because I know that a lot of my viewers may have a lot of introverted aspects, and that is perfectly fine because I can relate to that. Like, even in today's day and age, there's some moments like where I'm away from home and I'm just like, I just kind of want to be at home, just like in my room, just on my computer or something, just not dealing with the world, just tending to myself and stuff like that. But I'm like, no, not gonna let those bottled up, super introverted, don't need people feelings to kind of explode out of me. And I just kind of shut everybody out, because having people in your life is a very, very wonderful thing. And all you gotta do is start small. Don't like jump into a convention and try to meet as many people as possible. Start with that one person, and especially when it comes to being online, because being online is a very easy way to talk to people without that actual, person-to-person interaction. And once you feel comfortable with doing that, then you move to the next step where, you know, you call them on Skype or whatever, and then you start meeting people and going places, and then that one friend becomes 2 friends, and then 2 friends become 5 friends, and it just kind of progresses on and on to the point where you're actually feeling pretty good about interacting with people, and it is a wonderful thing. And I encourage everybody who has introverted aspects to just try to just hang out with that one person every now and then. Don't overwhelm yourself like invite 30 people to your house. Just a couple of people, just a few of them, and it'll be a nice little thing. Not most of the time, because like I say, every now and then those feelings will jump back out at you, but for the most part, it'll be a really nice thing once you start to open up, and you'll feel a lot better once you do, and it's just a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing.